What's up, chat? Do the kids say chat? I say that as if I'm not one of the kids. But anyways, my name is Deshaun. I am a filmmaker slash photographer. I primarily shoot weddings and do a lot of commercial photography. I want to grow my YouTube presence in 2025, but to be completely honest, I want to be a yapper. Like I don't necessarily want to give reviews or do a lot of educational stuff. To be honest, like I learned about wedding filmmaking from Eric Floberg and experience, so I don't really feel like I should be the one to provide you with that information. I mean, maybe, but who knows? But I genuinely do want to grow my YouTube filmmaking presence in a way that hasn't traditionally been done. I mean, there is like Patrick Tomaso, who is a big influence on the presence that I want to have on social media, but he also does like reviews and stuff like that too. So I mean, maybe I feel like I might have to do a review at some point, but just not today. Anyways, so as you can see, I have the Marvel Comics kind of thing in the background, so you can imagine where this video is headed. But I just wanted to talk, really. Like I said, I just want to yap, honestly. I feel like this is the easiest format to do that. Set up your camera and just talk, because I don't know. Some people have like really elaborate videos on YouTube, and it's not that I feel like I couldn't do that. It's just like that just takes so much work. But anyways, so this may turn into a podcast as well. I don't know. But right now, like I said, I just want to put an effort in growing my presence on YouTube. So with that being said, I did want to talk about current events at the moment, and that includes Marvel and Captain America: Brave New World. Now, the rollout for this movie has been interesting. There have been delays, reshoots, characters completely taken out of the movie, like the list goes on. But overall, the movie genuinely was not bad. And the reason why I wanted to kind of start this like yap sesh with Marvel is honestly to like build up engagement, but also because I think there is a parallel to being a filmmaker in today's day and age and the release of this movie. And honestly, Marvel movies, I don't want to just put this on Marvel, but like just movies in general recently. Captain America was actually a good movie. Like it wasn't top tier Marvel, it wasn't bottom tier Marvel. It's kind of right in the middle, as the kids say, mid. I think it was better than mid. I really don't know the definitive definition of mid, to be completely honest. Dude, I am out of touch with people my age. That's great. That's a conversation for another day. Anyways, so Captain America was a good movie. There were a lot of people who initially had a push of this movie sucks, it's terrible. It definitely wasn't that. It is a Marvel movie. It's gonna have its ups, it's gonna have its downs, it's gonna have its, very obvious plot holes. But I enjoyed it. I had fun. Captain America really reminded me of Creed a little bit. I know that sounds crazy to say, but it was kind of like the People's Champ approach to cinema, or I guess the People's Champ approach to the character, if you will. When I was watching it, I really got the feeling of how I did when I was watching the first Creed. Obviously, in my opinion, the first Creed is a better movie, but watching Adonis fight, I can't remember his name, crazy, the British dude, watching everything lead up to that, watching him going back to Philly to train, like I kind of felt that same kind of deal. And I'm throwing Falcon and the Winter Soldier into this kind of idea a little bit too. But watching Sam go back home and train, watching him in Falcon and Winter Soldier, watching him, kind of take over the mantle at the end of the movie, and then really get back to his roots as he grows as Captain America is something similar to what we saw in the first Creed movie. And I thought that was really interesting because, especially toward the end, when everything comes together. Like Captain America: Brave New World was, in my opinion, a origin story for Sam Wilson. Similar to how the Spider-Man movies, Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, were the complete origin story. I feel like Captain America: Brave New World was the end point of the origin story, right? Like he was introduced in Winter Soldier, and then he just kind of goes on his arc as kind of the right hand man to Captain America. Then he, steps out on his own as Cap decides to go back and be with the love of his life and be Joe Biden. I think it's very interesting to. I hope these parallels are they're showing up for me, but I just kind of hope people are seeing this as well as I talk about them. But the interesting thing is, like I said, when Captain America ended, I kind of felt the same kind of, how do I say, I guess just feeling is the word that I'd really use. The same kind of feeling I had when watching Creed for the first time. Obviously, it's kind of 10 times bigger feeling, I guess, because it was like a boxing movie. But anyways, nonetheless, that was the kind of the feeling that I got from watching Captain America. And I thought that was interesting because I feel like there have been a lot of misses recently with Marvel, and I don't really consider this one to be a miss. I think, obviously, oh, dang, I lost it. Oh, well. Obviously, things could have gone better. Obviously, there's things that they could have done differently. But to be completely honest, like, I think it was a fairly decent movie. That being said, I did want to kind of talk about Marvel moving forward, just because, like I said, I want this to be current events type things, and also just tying in and talking about filmmaking.